How's it going, everybody? This is RONIN 47R, and I am redoing the IS-6 on Pearl River and a former spotted video by adding commentary. I originally made this video before I had some equipment, and it was my first or second video that I ever made, so I added some information with some subtitles and was really new to it. I'm still new to it, actually, but here I am on Pearl River in the IS-6. And it is a Tier VIII premium Russian tank, and I'm just speeding up the play so that we don't see the long drive across the map. Nothing to really report there. Really like this tank. Very bouncy armor. I'm really happy with it. And as Russian heavy tanks go, it has a very strong gun. Reload on this particular tank is under 10 seconds, so it's a lot of fun for me to play. One of my favorites. I'm excited to get the first shot off here. But I completely blow the shot. I was really unhappy with myself. I was trying to track the enemy tank in front of the green M103 so that we can work on them together. But I blow it, and now I have to deal with him coming around the back, so now I'm backpedaling. Luckily, my medium tank here on my team was there to slow him down, that freedom. If it wasn't for him, I would have really had a problem on my hand. Nice, tasty shot. You can hear my impatience as I hold the trigger down, and it's clicking while it's reloading. That drives me nuts. You know, watching these replays of yourself playing, you get to see a lot of the things that you don't notice while you're doing it in person or live. So I noticed that we have another problem coming up behind, so I go to assist this freedom here. And there is a dangerous Tier IX tank that the freedom is working on. So now what I'm doing here is the side scraping. Trying to minimize the exposure of my front, especially the sensitive lower glacis there. And as everyone should know or is learning about, by angling your armor, you increase the effectiveness of its thickness. So, one of the things I've learned playing World of Tanks over time is originally, I would just try to damage tanks. I mean, let's see a target, shoot at it, damage it, and kill it, which of course we try to do. But what I've learned over time, going back to the team mentality, working as a group, and even if you're alone too, it does help as well. But especially as a group. Instead of me trying to just take damage, if I can, I'm going to try to track that tank. So my friends and I can, kind of do the herd mentality, pack of wild beasts and work on that damaged tank. Another kill shot there. That felt good. But again, that tracking, even if someone is not shooting the tracked tank, at least you are buying time for your teammates to come to assist, if not to sit there and shoot at it while it's tracked. I also like to use the in-game communication. I like to indicate where I'm going, if I'm on the way, that sort of thing. Now at this point, I noticed a fellow forarmer on the World of Tanks Xbox Edition line racks off in the distance, and I got really excited because I don't often see forarmers in the game, and if I do, that's pretty cool. And if I get to play against them, that's even more fun. So I'm running over there to try to do what friends do, and that is shoot him up and take his tank out. But one of my fellow teammates gets there, gets the job done before I get there. So I'm trucking along here. I'm gonna peek out. Now, notice that tank, the enemy tank, disappeared from view, and I'm not being noticed. So I went ahead and felt good enough to stick myself out there a little bit further. Now that T-28's turned around, he's trying to go uphill there. And look at the I mean, this is a very long distance, and Russian tanks are not known for being accurate, but that was you can see it was inaccurate, it was off-center, but it was a pretty decent shot for this type of Russian gun. I only have a sliver above the hill here, and rule of thumb is let that reticle get as small as possible. And that was a pretty accurate shot, so RNG was being nice to me in that moment. And now he is a dead tank. I don't really have any hopes of getting over there in time because it's not exactly the fastest tank. But I'm going to head there anyway because you just never know. Goonies never say die, you know. We don't ever give up until it's over. But it's not bad. 34 kilometers per hour on that rough terrain. Again, I really like this tank. I like most of them. It's a great trainer, and it's fun just to blow off steam with this thing. It punches pretty hard. A little painful going up hills, though. I mean, you're looking at single digit right there. Alright, so that's a good game. Greens win. Good times. This particular game brought in over 50,000 silver. Nothing too crazy. But you're not going to really see much less than that. If you do your part in the game, it's definitely a credit earner, even though you are firing off some pretty expensive shells. There are the details there. And then you can see Line Racks came in first place on the Reds. So the very good game. Good game all around. Folks, if you liked the video, and I hope you did, please make sure that you like it, subscribe, follow me on all of the social medias. Thank you much. Take it easy and be safe out there.